Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we're just going to be talking about some Hollow Knight while playing some Hollow Knight. So if you're interested at all in Hollow Knight and some talk about Hollow Knight and potentially some talk about Silksong, because I know it's basically what anyone who is in the Hollow Knight space talks about at this point in time. So yeah, if you're interested and you want to see some just good Hollow Knight gameplay and talk about some Hollow Knight, then stick around. Let's hop into it. Okay, so as you can tell right here, I've played quite a bit of Hollow Knight. Both of these are my saves. There was also a couple others that I got my friends to try and play. Didn't really take to it, but they might in the future. I really hope so, especially my brother Cameron. But yeah, it's from the playtime, it's a very good game. So I'm gonna hop into it and do some things and continue on talking. And one of the biggest things I heard, especially from some game reviewers that clearly had no idea what the game is about and might not have even played it before they reviewed it. I was told, like I said, by a couple sources that there's no replayability to this game. It's basically, that's impossible. In here, this one area of the game, like, gives you a whole entire, like, boss rush of every single boss in the game. You can practice them, even the dream versions, which is another DLC, which gives the game more replayability. You can go here, you can practice against the very base enemy. You can even go Ascended or Radiant, which is one hit you die, and they also have brand new moves, all brand new everything. It's very, very cool. I've gotten a lot of them done, but there's still so much more for me to do, and that's even today. I've been playing this game for 4 years. It just shows you how much you want to come back and keep doing more stuff, and it's really, it's a love letter to gaming, in my opinion, especially to the Metroidvania genre. Like, very good. Like, look at the area. This is just, it's so big that you have to choose sub areas to go into, like, looking through the actual place, and it's not, and it may look like it's fucking, like, really overwhelming, but it's not. Every place links to the next one. There's shortcuts to get to every place from every place. There's even a tram station, which helps you fast travel. That's for later in the game once you've actually unlocked it and you've unlocked all the other trams, even the secret Stag's Nest, which I won't get into because kind of not really spoilers, but you want to find it for yourself. There's even a thing here, like the Coliseum of Fools, dead in the center there, where you can go and fight and, like, prove your worth. You can earn lots of Geo, which is the money in this game, from that, and then you can buy things from vendors that you need, or like things you didn't have before from fighting there. Not just like a one-time thing. You can fight there as many times as you want and make as much money as you want to do the things you need to do. It's a nice incentive for players to go there. But yeah, just like looking at this alone, there's just almost 15 areas that you can just go in and explore, and it's amazing. They all connect to each other. It's the way that they designed the maps was not only Metroidvania-esque, but also like Dark Souls-esque. Like, I hate saying Souls-like and that type of shit, but every area links to another area very nicely and very neatly, and you don't see that in many games nowadays, and that's very nice. I'm gonna fight a base enemy, like nothing insane, just to give you guys the idea of how this game works. I'm pretty sure this is the first boss you actually fight in the game too, so I'll just show you. Blinding light! Do not worry, that will not happen in every game. This is just for this area that it does that whenever you choose a boss. So Vengefly King has some really simple things. It just like does the swooping attack on you, and then sometimes it will spawn some of its own kin, like this. Now you attack with X, and later on in the game you'll notice you can get other upgrades that help you either swing faster or have a longer swing or do more damage during your swings. And you'll notice that I'm also gaining white stuff up here, which essentially is, I forget what it's called. Yeah, it's called Soul. And the more of it you get, you can do attacks like that, like shooting out spirits from you, or like that, like dropping down an attack, or doing that, shooting up an attack. It's like, it's really cool. There's so much you can do. There's also an invincible dash like that, and it's only an invincible dash once you get the Shade Cloak, but other than that, it's very, very useful. You can even use the the soul, to heal yourself if you hold B. So there's that. The problem with healing yourself is everything in this game is very tight-knit, very tight corners, so if you want to heal yourself, you have to find the right pocket of time to do it, or else you could get punished. So basically, it's really snappy, really responsive, like near perfect combat. Like, I have barely ever found a problem with it. The only time I've ever found a problem is when there's too much stuff on the screen and you gotta work it. You gotta, like, find the right slot of time. And every time you get hit, every time you die, you see exactly what caused it. What my brother just said, Nightmare King Grim. I've defeated him, and it's probably, like, in my opinion, it was the hardest boss in the game, only for me. I was able to defeat Absolute Radiance and Great Prince Zoe, but Nightmare King Grim, though, was insane. Now, when you play this base game, you're gonna run into, like, people like this. Her name is Hornet. She's not that strong. People have called her insane. Her actual insane version would be her second and Godhome version, which is the Hornet Sentinel, which brings in a couple more moves, and I'm pretty sure she has double the health. I'm not, don't quote me on the double the health thing, but I know she has a couple more moves. I think I'm gonna show you the Mantis Lords, because it shows you, like, how the game actually gets when when you gotta do that fine-tuned combat. And then after that, we'll start speaking a little bit about Silksong and my hopes for that. Called the Mantis Lords. It grants you the Mantis Claw, and you have to have some pretty snappy movement for it, and I'm going to show you what some of the later game fights in here will look like. There is a version of this where you have to fight all 3 of these Mantis Lords that you're seeing now at the same time. I won't be doing that because it's only in the God Home version, and I've already done it, but I'm just going to show you guys the base game stuff so that you can maybe be enticed to play. Because that's what I'm trying to do at the end of the day, is get you guys into Hollow Knight. So, see, this may look like simple so far, but you'll see as like some of the fights actually progress as you go on. Like, boom, she's done. But now watch what happens. Gotta do both. And like I said, it's very snappy, very responsive movement, so you're gonna have to get used to that. Oh, and also, another thing I may add. All the bosses, every single boss in this game, they can deal contact damage, so they don't even have to be doing an attack for you to hit them. They just have to be near you. Or hit you, I mean, rather. Touch your player's character. And boom, fight is done. No hits, no nothing. But it's still very nice. And every time you do something like that, like you just seen there, you feel very good about yourself because you didn't get hit once. You know their patterns. It's perfect. It's all about timing, and it's very great. I'm gonna show you one more boss before I move on to talking about Silksong. So come with me. Alright, and another boss I think to round out the 3 bosses I'm going to show you, because I don't want to spoil too much of the game, is the Dung Defender. So, let's get him. And his name is exactly what you'd think. Defends the dung. Hundar. Good fight, Dung Defender. Now trust me, his other versions are far harder. Depending on what type of gamer you are, the gameplay you saw was either very amazing or you do not care for it at all, in which case I'm sorry for wasting your time, you may exit the video. But if you did see it and you actually very much enjoyed it, then I hope you actually played the game, if you haven't before, and if you have played the game, then I hope you're ready for Silksong, because Silksong is said to be coming out this year. There's going to be over 150 new enemies, obviously a whole new area, a whole new kingdom, new playable character. You actually get to play as Hornet, the girl I was talking about in the video. You get to play as her later on, because she's actually kind of like the Hollow Knight, and that's really cool. They've been working on it for quite a long time, and yeah, so if you guys are excited for Silksong, as I am, say what you're most excited for in the comments, and I will definitely be playing it once it comes out, and I just hope that I see a bunch of you trying out Hollow Knight for the first time if you haven't before, because I do believe a lot of people should give it some love. It's a very good game. Like, it's almost in the same vein as like when it comes to like how it was hand drawn. I think about Cuphead, but I mean Cuphead took way longer. It took way longer to make, but it's the same type of love, like the same type of passion project as Cuphead, and I think it deserves more love. Not many people talk about it, and so I figured I would. So if you guys are excited for Silksong, if you're playing Hollow Knight because of my recommendation and you actually do enjoy it, please tell me in the comments that you did, and I respond to every comment, so I would love to hear that. And stick around to the end because I do have some stuff to say to my actual subscribers and like the people who actually watch my stuff regularly. So yeah, but this is the end of the video for you guys, so thank you very much for watching. Now, if you're a subscriber of mine, you may have noticed that the Last of Us reaction videos have slowed down, well actually basically been non-existent anymore. The reason being is because every single time I post a YouTube video regarding a reaction video of any kind, it gets taken down, blocked actually worldwide, not a copyright, nothing like that, just blocked. And every time I've tried to dispute it, they take it away. Even though my video is basically the same as every other reaction channel out there, I'm assuming it's because I don't have I don't have sponsors, I don't have a huge subscriber count yet, I don't have anything like that. So they see my video and they take it down instantly without question. Even when I dispute it, the dispute gets thrown out the window. So going forward, until I have like at least a larger following to hopefully be able to make those type of videos, I will not be making reaction videos anymore, and I hope that is okay with you. I very much like making them, and I'm sorry that I won't be able to anymore, but it's only going to be a temporary thing, I hope, because like I said, if you see here, there's countless YouTube videos that are doing the same exact thing I am, but the only difference is that they actually have viewers, like an actual viewer base, and I don't. That's the only difference that I've seen so far. So I don't know, support me, like just drop a subscribe, it's free, drop a like, it's free, comment, it's free, and I read all of them and I respond to everyone. So thank you very much for watching, and if you have stuck with me this far, you're a legend, and no one can take that away from you. So thank you very much, everyone, and yeah, have a great day. Bye.